This episode is going to be titled Operation Get New Shoes That Don't Squeak. I just uploaded yesterday's vlog, and I swear I did not do it on purpose, but yesterday I started what I just made up out of thin air, the 35-35 challenge, which if you didn't watch yesterday's vlog, I want to do 35 days of 3x5 or 35-35. 35 days of filling out one 3x5 card every day of something that is either a scripture that God is speaking to you, something that God is telling you, something you want to remind yourself every day. And so I did that yesterday, and I swear I did not do this on purpose. It wasn't planned or anything like that. I went to upload the vlog, and I always put in a title like what number vlog it is. And yesterday was day number 35. So like 35 days straight already that I've been vlogging. And so it was vlog number 35, and I'm starting the 35-35 challenge. So yesterday is gonna be the start. So if you haven't watched yesterday's vlog, go watch yesterday's vlog, start with me, go ahead and fill out a card today, and let's do the 35-35 challenge. But I wanna tell you guys what I filled out this morning and what card I did this morning. Help me to love everyone I come in contact with the way that you love them. Help me to see people the way that you see them. And I'm getting that from 1 John chapter 4, verses 7 and 8. And I'm paraphrasing a little bit because I don't have it memorized. But it says, my dear children or beloved, it said, let us love one another. Let us love our neighbor, because anyone who loves knows God. And then the next verse said, anybody who doesn't love their neighbor, anybody who does not love, do not know God. And that is a very, very hard-hitting, powerful, I'm striving to scripture in my life right now, because one of the most important things that we can do as Christians is shine. And every time I use the word shine, really, I'm just talking about loving other people, showing the love of God. And that verse right there says that if you don't show the love of God to other people, if you don't love other people, then you don't know God. You don't have a good relationship with God. And that is Bible. And there's no gray area there. It says, if you don't find yourself constantly walking in love to other people, showing love to other people, if you can't stand people, you don't know God. I'm not saying that. 1 John chapter 4 says that. And that's like, dang. So I wrote that on that card because on the flip side, it says, if you love other people, then you know God. And it's one of those verses that it's not written backwards, but it's what I've been calling like a fruit and a root verse. It's one of those verses that you can't get backwards. You can't say, well, if I love other people, then I know God. Like I need to love other people so I know God. That's the fruit and the root of it. The root of it is relationship with God. The root of it is knowing God. And if you know God, you will love other people. So if you find yourself not loving other people, it's just an indication that you need to have a deeper relationship with God, and you need to get to know God, because you can't have one without the other. So I wrote that on that card. God, help me to see other people the way that you see them. Help me to love other people. And it's just a daily reminder that I have to steadily draw close to God, because that is a supernatural thing. And I didn't even know I was going to get this deep into this. However, you can't love other people without the love of God on the inside of you, without a constant receiving God's love. It's supernatural. It's impossible to do in your flesh. It's impossible to do as a man. You will constantly find yourself falling short, getting frustrated, getting aggravated, because that's human nature, is to not love your brother, is to be selfish, is to look after number one, and to be hurt if somebody offends you, and just be mad and write people off. And the character of God is the exact opposite of what our flesh says. So we have to flow out of relationship with God. In order to love other people, we have to see people the way that He sees people. We're going to have to, if we want to love other people the way that He loves them, it is impossible to do by ourselves. That 100% has to come out of relationship. So that's me today. God, help me to love everyone I come in contact with today. Help me to see people the way that you see them. Help me when I look at other people to have the heart for them, to say, forgive them, Father. They don't know what they're doing. Help me to see them through the eyes of love the way you see them. Hey, let me get one of them hats. Hey, I love you. Just keep going. Just keep going. Well, apparently Shauna didn't get enough yesterday because she ran off to get a coffee, and that was over 2 hours ago because there was some new pillows that she wanted to look at and a throw blanket, and me and Asher got bored, so we're on our way to meet Mom, get some lunch, and make sure she doesn't spend too much money. Who's that? Who's that up there? Hi. Love you. Okay, you see these lights? So they're supposed to be LEDs, but yesterday one of them went out, which is weird because I thought LEDs last for like 20 years. But when we went to replace it, me and Shauna seen these multicolored change, like Bluetooth. So, but Asher hasn't seen it yet, so we want to show Asher, and I want you guys to see his reaction. You ready? Just any color. Whoa.
How cool is that?
What color is it?
Blue.
Blue.
What color is that?
Purple.
Purple, yeah. Well, I mean, it's kind of pink. What about that one?
Orange.
Ooh.
Green.
Green, yeah. Worship practice. Chris, can you do something with these lights to make me look better? Nope, that didn't help. Still ugly. Oh.